to play some Rise of the Tomb Raider. If there's any problems with this thing, we're going to find out what they are real fast. And I suspect this hard drive's just a pile of shit. So I'm probably going to replace the hard drive in this new test rig. But we're just going to try to get on through this without too much trouble. Hopefully. If it fails, I know what the problem is and I know how to fix it. Because it should not be anything related to the hardware this time other than the fucking hard drive is a pile of garbage. 5400 RPM is not acceptable, and I don't understand why it's even being sold in 2K17, to be honest. But I figured I'd just buy myself a cheap drive for the test rig, but that seems to be backfiring rather spectacularly, as load times are absolutely fucking abysmal. This is completely unforgivable as far as how bad it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to clone the OS over to a new drive. And we're going to go from there. Because, goddamn, this is pretty fucking sad. Like, God damn it. What? God. Did you break it again?
No, but it's making a sound. There's the precipice. And it's this side. What am I doing? It's going to fall apart on your back.
Missing a cap or something. Okay, team. I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry about that, but thank you.
Yeah, I'm trying to test the fucking shit out.
But thank you.
God. My day is going to be fun, I can already tell. Well, that part looks good so far. So, TM, we're going to go ahead and just hit continue. And we're going to see how this turns out. I suspect it'll do much better at streaming than the old rig, or the old setup for Kink. Again, please excuse the god-awful loading times, because I am literally using the cheapest hard drive that I could buy at the time. And I am paying for it dearly right now, because y'all are seeing this. This is not anything other than the hard drive. It needs at least a 7800 RPM hard drive, and I am going to take care of that. Fucking shit. No wonder why I used to hate playing games on PC. So, this is probably, honestly, circa 1998 level of hard drive speeds. Because, god damn, this is bad. I honestly don't know why they even sell this. But, the CPU and everything, the stream itself looks good so far. I don't know if like this part, it all looks fine. Like the actual stream looks good. So this is just... Can you load? God! Honestly, if I were Western Digital, I would be ashamed that I even still sold these things. That's how bad this is, guys. And I'm watching the stream anyway, and it seems to be fine. At least as far as, like, there's no choppiness at all in the smaller picture here. I'm about to kill the game and start it over. Load, goddamn you! You don't have to load the whole fucking thing. Jesus! Alright!
There was a battle here. Armed soldiers against religious pilgrims. The Order of Trinity. The Prophet, slain by the Order of Trinity. Damn it, that was too close.
Looks good so far.
They're blasting their way in.
She's just having a bad day. She's having a day that looks like my start of this morning was for me. Mind you, my day is turning into something a lot better, but this is probably not my best day.
Let's hope this works.
The tessellation is pretty sure a DX12 and GPU combo issue, but it's because the 1060 was not exactly friendly to DX12, so we'll probably switch that back to DX11. But anyway, the actual frames, the choppiness, the stream looks pretty good. Actually, that looks bad. What the hell's going on there?
There must be a way up there.
Yeah, see, it shouldn't be doing that. Let's see what we can do about that. Wait a minute. Let's make sure that this is set to CPU encoding for OBS. Because it's starting to look like it's set on GPU for some reason. Or it could be my internet. Jesus Christ. TM. I am so sorry. My internet is gone to shit. That connection speed is unacceptable. Holy fuck. What the hell happened there? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Charter has something to do with this, guys. Holy shit, it should not be, Alright, let's try that. We just set it to maximum CPU encoding, I believe. So it should be fine now. Okay, and we're just gonna make sure that that is ready to go. Alright, so team, we're gonna try that again. Now I just gotta figure out how to get the hell out of the water, right? Yeah, that looks much better, guys. Yeah, this is much better. It looks like we were just having a minor issue with some encoding, but Kink, as you can see, it looks much better now. So whenever you get this rig, what I highly recommend you do is set it to as low of encoder preset as you can possibly do. Because the higher you set that preset, the less CPU is actually used. And as you can see, the stream is absolutely flawless now. In fact, we've even gotten rid of most of that funky tessellation, though that's still there. I think that's probably a video memory issue, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal for you. For the games that you're playing. Because Rise of the Tomb Raider eats a shit ton of video memory, even in 1080p. If I had to recommend one thing, not necessarily now, but going forward, probably 3 years into the future, maybe 4. Just getting yourself a nicer video card with a little bit more memory, and I think you'd be fine after that. I honestly do. It seems to be yeah, this is much better. So the whole problem was it was trying to encode this on GPU, which as you saw was not working at all. I do think this is the way to go. What is she looking at over here, huh? This is much better. It's running a fuckload better. But that would be my recommendation to you, would be just get one. If I were to change anything with this rig, I would probably get a 6GB version of the 1060. Yeah, that looks way better, guys. In fact, I would be willing to try this with the 1300 Ryzen. Now that I know a little bit more about OBS. It's changed features since the
Stunning.
last time I used or
We
set up
need it,
OBS
Dad.
on my rig. The encoding setup is a little different, so there was a setting I missed. But even so, I doubt the Ryzen 1300 could do it like this. I mean, this is way better. I'm watching this live on my phone, and King, I think you've got yourself a hell of a gaming rig now. And I don't, as far as streaming rig goes, I don't think I could build you a better one for the money. I could probably get you better technically with, like, say, a Threadripper or a 1700X maybe, or a 1800X, but honestly, the speeds are just not that different. You've got your 8 cores, they're working the way they're supposed to. This is way, way better than it should have, or was. So, this is what we should have had in the rig to start with. I think a 1600 would also do fairly well at streaming. I think if you had a graphics card with more video memory, it certainly would do a good job. It's just, this one is just so good at it. And now with the new price adjustment for Ryzen's, because there has been one, this is arguably the most disruptive CPU in the market today right now for streamers. This is probably your best option. 1700. I guess you know what, this one maybe? Anyway, team, what I'm gonna probably do is I'm gonna probably kill this stream here. And as you can see, it is fluid. I mean, there isn't a lick wrong with it as far as the frames go. We could probably adjust these graphics settings a little bit because this is a little annoying. So we're gonna just do a ye old change here, and just gonna apply the changes. See if that takes care of some stuff. It probably will, maybe. No, not really. Just gonna turn on the ye old V-Sync. Hell, it actually looks worse now, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a little better. But if you had my recommendation to change anything going forward, it would be just to upgrade this to a 6 GB version of the card. You're probably not really going to find one, so 1070 might not be a bad choice either. But that's down the road. It's not really a major problem. See, most of the time it actually looks really good. So. And I'm pretty sure this is more of a DX12 thing than it is a GPU. Because DX12 changes some stuff, and the 1060s aren't known to run good on it. So I'm going to probably swap this back right quick. I'm going to see if I can actually do that. that, yeah, we'll do it that way. If you had to make me pick, this is good actually. And something I will do in the future is you're going to see this one streamed up next to my old current rig, and we're going to kind of go from there.
Inside.
My lord, what you say is impossible. I myself drove a spear into the prophet's heart. I saw him die. Doubtless his people have propped another man up in the slain prophet's robe to continue his lies. They are broken, discredited, and exiled. We will head south and put the rest of his people to the sword. But the prophet is dead.
Where's that socket?
This,
It's in there.
I swear.
It fell apart on me.
Well, it's not going to help, Mom. You need a thing.
What thing?
You're missing a washer or a spacer of some kind.
My lord, what do you...
Okay, so we're going to call the test stream here. And I'm going to call this a success of the rig. I will switch to another game. Okay. But I will do this on another game later. It definitely has my seal of recommendation now as a gaming rig. The thing at the top, I don't know what we're going to do with that yet, but we'll figure something out as we go. So, anyway, guys, I will see you all later. And you all have a good day. Because when you see me again, it'll probably be tomorrow. We'll do something else as a test. And we'll go from there. So, everybody have a good one. And Kink, I hope you like what you see now, that I've done some setting adjustments. And have a good day, everybody.